Welcome to Semmeringbahn on Train Sim World 4. What a lovely evening it's going to be. Hello Ponk, hello Nabil, hello Nilvinus. I spoke to Dorito on Steam just beforehand, so hello to you on YouTube if you've made it over there. Yeah, today we're looking at Semmeringbahn. So as you can see, I've installed it, but to my people who are the modding type, basically I had to remove all the mods because I wasn't about to count through like 90 something to see what was causing crashing, but I was having crashing, so we've removed all the current mods. So a word to the wise. So yes, Semmeringbahn come with 253 timetable services, which can be done with the OEBB 4024, the OEBB 1116, the BR103DB, the class 47/4, and the BR193 Vectron. So a decent handful. Obviously, we're going to have to begin with the 1116, and then have a look at the 47/4 and see what it's like running a British diesel loco on in Austria. So yeah, let's get through it. So we've got a decently sized, I hope you can see that fine on stream, it's quite thin, these lines. The 103 and class 47 only have one service each. Hello Connor, by the way. All right, but well, I'll confirm that in just a second. Decent length. So we've got so I'm just going to be reading from the article. Let me just confirm this real quick. So the 103 does indeed only have one service, a 1 hour and 3 minute one, and the 47/4 also only have a 1 hour 1 minute service, and that is it. So thank you Nabil for that information. That's confirmed. For the 4024 we've got obviously quite the handful, a few empty depot moves, so I don't know if we really would count them, but at least they're there. This one that's apparently doesn't take any time to do, so quite a few of those. I do tend to sort of look for, you know, TSW dovetail, sneaking those little things in to add to the numbers, but for the most part it does look like we have a decent handful of regular services stretching between 30 minutes and an hour and 20, let's say. The 1116, we've got hour and 6 minutes there. We've got a 45-minute service, hour and 13, hour and 17. So a pretty varied service pattern. Now, what do we have in terms of those depot moves? Not many. Cute. Okay. What are the Vectron? Once, huh? Is it really? Oh, okay, there we go. So what Vectron is this then? I don't know what Vectron this is, but the first one only has one service. I'm not exactly sure what it's for. I guess it's for, it's a passenger. So the first Vectron is for passenger service, and then the second one is for freight services, right? Yes. Level 504, I know, right? It's ridiculous. Am I allowed to be a Twitch mod after the times I've stuck around 400 plus hours in total from YouTube and Twitch combined watching? I shall see, Punk. Wait and see. So these range from 20 minutes, we've got 20 to 30 minutes, all the way up to an hour and 16, hour and 11, hour and 10. You kind of get the gist. You know what? Nice. Honestly, nice. I feel like for a lot of routes we've seen just straight up solid numbers, the same number back and forth, but I do like having what seems like a continuous variation. So on the 1116, it's more commonly known as the Taurus. So yeah, so in IRL it holds both passenger and freight trains, and it's not only seen in Austria but also Germany, Hungary, Poland, and Italy. Wonder if we'll see it in Simrel at any point. It has a very interesting audio. We'll hear it, but it's very musical. Very musical, including rolling stock, so OEBB BMZ coaches, Habins, SGG MRSS, and Siemens wagons for the freight. We've obviously also got the Talent 2, which also runs the IRL. And what other important information can I get you guys? I think for the most part, that's about it. Any other information you guys can just find on the forums, on the articles. The talent 2. Aston's Adventures and Gaming. Hello, mate. Welcome to the stream. 1 second, Bill. I'm just going through the chat. Just subscribe. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It should have shown up on the stream. I'm not sure why it didn't. So sorry about that. But here I am acknowledging you now. Thank you very much for the subscription, Aston Adventures and Gaming. Shout out to you. See what journey mode will give you. We'll definitely check out journey mode, Punky Punk. Right, let's go all the way back. Rail Journeys, Semmeringbahn, Yodel all the way. 28 services. Somehow I've already completed one. I can only assume that is the... I don't even remember doing the 4024 introduction, but I've done that apparently. So we've got 6 chapters. Taming the Bull, chapter 1. We've got Bull Rush, Bull-Headed. Kind of see a pattern here. Natural Talent, which was literally just the introduction, so I'm not even going to really count that as a chapter. It's a bit cheeky even to put that in there. A talent for the unusual, and a talent for this, and a talent for that. So these are talents, i.e. the 4024, and these are with the Taurus. So let's see what the introduction has in store for us, and we'll take it from there. So I'm going to explore. I'll try and explore in 3 hours the Taurus loco. Obviously, we'll do a full run. And we'll do a run with the Vectron as well. See what the freight running is like, and we'll do a talent run with the OEBB 4024. So let's start off with the introduction. See what the train's like. I've never actually driven this train in any game, so this is my completely first look at it. I've seen it a bit on the preview stream, but I didn't stick around that for too long. I think I only watched about 20 minutes of that. So here we go.
In this training module, you'll be learning how to drive.
Also, I'm aware that IRL with the passenger carriages, there's not just second class, there's also first class locos, carriages, sorry. But for whatever reason, Dovetail decided to only include, well, second class, economy class, let's say. Right, where's the door? Oh, here we go. Right, they even opened it for me and I somehow managed to miss it.
Sit in the driver's seat.
Thank you very much, Nabil. Those are all the links that are relevant to Semmeringbahn. I don't feel like this is slightly more detailed. There's not even much going on here. I guess it's just the roof. The roof gives off like it gives off something. I'm not sure what it is. But regardless, what can we mess around with here? So we've got what have we got here? Nothing. All right, we've got a few things off. I'm not sure what WTB remote control is, but I'll probably turn that on. I'll turn CFOT on when we're running the main service. I have train sim mode, but when I go onto timetable, no trains show up. Are you talking about Semmeringbahn, Astons? I feel like, you know, these little stickers and whatnot are details we wouldn't really see usually. What is this? Plain fire extinguishers. I know it's quite a non-important point, but it's something to note. I don't know why they're completely plain. I don't know, that's a bit weird. TRU, train recording unit, driver machine interface, that's all on. So we've got a bunch of toggles and switches here to muck around with. Christ, all right. I am sorely gonna miss God mode for this one, but
set the reverser to forward. This controls the direction of travel.
Gonna get a cold bottle of water for the stream. A good idea. I've got a cold can of energy drink today. I've chosen mixed berry for today. Astons, I'm not too sure, mate. Have a look on the forums. See, go in the. Is there a PlayStation section anymore? Or did they just make it all one? They made it all one, didn't they? Head over to the forums, go to the technical section or the bug section, and see if anyone else is reporting the same thing on your console. It does just look like a bug. Otherwise, yeah, you just have to make a report yourself, mate. Sorry about that. Down into Mario right now. Let's go, Punk. Right, why did I just assume he was on, sorry, Aston, I don't know why I assumed you were on PlayStation. That was very weird. I don't know where that came from. Yeah. If you happen to be on PC and you have mods installed, do remove all of those mods. I don't know what mods are problematic. I just removed all of mine, but I was getting crashing, so I couldn't even load into the game to even see what the timetables were like until I removed everything.
Prepare to depart the station. Use the throttle to apply.
So in terms of controls, so far from what I'm seeing, not too different from the usual, just a typical German locos. So there's some of the audio we were talking about. Should we get our lights on then? There we go. Interestingly enough, we weren't told anything to do with the lights and whatnot. I am really gonna miss I'm really gonna miss God mode. At least this isn't as bad as the default view for 5 Circle, in my opinion, in the 170. It is a Taurus, yes, also known as a Taurus. I'm on Xbox.
Used to efficiently maintain speed and reduce motor stress.
Why does Xbox just seem to be plagued with issues? Yeah, just check if there's any updates on the Xbox Store, I would assume, for the game, Aston's. And yeah, like I said, mate, if not, then head over to the forums and just see if there's anyone else with the same issues, also in Xbox. And whether they are or not, do make a report, a bug report. Do re mi fa sol la si do. Yes, that is actually the audio pattern. Thank you, Nilvinus. Talented in many ways.
282 of the Class 1116 locomotives to run on its network from a tender originally put out in 1996. Type approval.
Some fun facts
was granted in
with Matt.
2001. It's the fastest electric locomotive in the world, having set the world record for conventional electric locomotives.
I didn't know that.
2006.
221 miles an hour. Jesus.
That's 221 miles per hour.
Damn.
The RBB 1116 was produced between.
How about we put it against head-to-head with the ICE?
Siemens, who had won the contract via tender process to build and supply the locomotives to RBB. They are known internally as.
Surely it was mentioned at some point in the bill, right? Or is that sarcasm? Why do I feel like there's a hint of sarcasm there?
Is also a derivative of the Eurosprinter family.
I also didn't know that. Actually, no. One of you guys educated me, actually. Sorry, I don't remember who it is now, but I have been educated on how expansive the German train network goes out far and wide, even into the US. 221 miles an hour is ridiculously fast, Astons. Wow. Right. Let's accelerate a little bit. And I'm interested to see what these brakes are like. So we know what we're dealing with when it comes to running a service. It's got that Bugatti type of acceleration where
you're approaching the station.
It doesn't it's not going it's not accelerating super fast, but it just keeps going and going and going, and the numbers just keep on rising and rising and rising, and we're probably going to go way beyond the station here. That's an L. How are we starting off the stream like this? There's no way. Actually, I don't think it's too bad. You know what? Pretty decent brakes. Pretty decent brakes. Definitely haven't missed me screaming at in German. Whether it's by a male or a female.
The train has safely come to a stop. You can now open the doors.
Nice to see that I finally have the traction lock indicator on the HUD. That has been missing for a while. Britain's fastest is a joke. Hey. Hello. 1 second now. You're not wrong. But hold up.
Good work. That concludes all the basics of
it's fast enough. I've actually been wanting to go on it. I think the Javelin still holds that crown. But the tickets are not cheap, you know. Tickets are not cheap at all. All right. But why? So doesn't it come on a bit early then, the bill? If it comes on while the train's still moving, number one. Number two, what if the train's coming to a stop and the doors aren't going to open? Right, let's take a full run. What have we got? Hour and 26? I think that's more or less a full run, right? Or is that a full run with delays? What's like a smooth full run? 1 hour 11. Empty tanker train. Oh, so this is a mix of cargo and a mix of cargo and freight. So is hour 26 one? I can only assume that's a cargo one then. Probably giving other trains priority. You know what? Let's take this one. 1 hour from Mürzuschlag to Wiener Neustadt. God knows how wrong I've pronounced that. Nabil, you're a German guy here. You got to correct me. So, dynamic weather off. Definitely got to make sure that's off. Especially on a release day stream when we're trying to, you know, take a good look at the at what we're dealing with here. It tells you that you can unlock the doors starting from that speed. Ah, okay. There we go then. You don't have to. The BL 101 also does that. Huh. Appreciate the effort. Thanks. How did I feel about that? Alrighty. So let's put a key in. Have a nice little start screen be displayed. Right, let's go over here. So I'm not sure what WTB is, but I'm gonna turn it on. What's CIFA? Send that on as well. Right, nothing. Oh, OZB would be on. PZB will also be turned on. How did I miss that? I assumed they were just lights. What have we got here? Engine room lights. Okay. Decent. Okay. I mean, I know that's nothing crazy, but it's just a bit of, I don't know, we don't really tend to have any detail. In those parts of the trains nowadays. I think we used to once upon a time. Maybe not an incredible amount of detail, but definitely more than what we get to now. What we get now, that's become the norm. That's bright. Jesus. It doesn't even look like a light. It just looks like... It just looks white. I'm assuming important information regarding freight. Probably to assist with braking. I might be wrong though. I know it gets very technical with freight. If you're going to drive freight properly, yeah, I think there's a whole thing on the forums about it. Like there's a whole thread dedicated to what brake settings to have, depending on how heavy the load is. I have to come off the stream and I'll join back soon. How long is the stream going to be? All right, Astons, no worries, mate. The stream's running until 10 p.m. UK time, so we've got 2 hours and a half. So I'm pretty sure you'll be all right, mate. Okay, so you do have to wait for the brakes to completely release, and then the throttle kicks into action, and you can tell that over here. Right, so in terms of, we have AFB. Where's AFB? Why did I not see it? Where's AFB at? Where is it? I can hear it clicking away somewhere, but I can't see it. Anyway, I can't find it, but we do have AFB, which is Cure. Thank you for that reminder. Is it going to be here? Ah, there we go. However, in terms of actually using it, is it similar to how it is on the Vectron, perhaps? No. So it's a matter of literally just activating throttle to 0 and then activating it. Ah, there we go. Right. So why didn't it just happen earlier? 80. All right. A few gaps over there in the scenery on the top left that I'm noticing straight away. I'm assuming that is the SG. Okay, I'm assuming the SG in the dashboard is for wheel slip. So I'll turn this down to about 60%, maybe 100%. Oh, it's a little bit excessive. Hey, hi, Asmat. There he is. Hello, mate. Right, Pog. Lasagna hasn't showed face for a while. Where's Lexus as well? I wonder what part of the world Lexus is in. If it's 5 a.m. where he is, when it's 2 p.m. here. I haven't got a clue. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I know. I actually genuinely just don't have a clue. In the States, surely the time difference can't be that different though, because when I start streaming, I believe it's 9 a.m. now where Punk is, either 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. Wow, these start. Is it even a starter anymore? Oh my god. So bearing in mind, I am playing for the. I am running the route for the first time, so it's going to stutter naturally. That was big though. But yeah, hopefully, yeah, do expect them during this first run, and then don't expect them again. So if they happen after the first run, there's an issue. I don't think he can be in the Punk. In the Punk. I don't think he can be in the States. Because there's no way that, yeah, it can be. What's the biggest time difference, Punk, that you guys have over there? Okay, yeah, so the West Coast. Okay, so there's a 4-hour difference. So I'm assuming that's the biggest gap time zone wise in the US. So yeah, he's got to be maybe. Is it maybe an oceanic time zone? Could you show that outside of the train? Yeah, sure. Oh my god. Oh lord. Oh lord. The stutters are stuttering. There you go, Hayas Matt. I think it's a pretty good looking loco, to be honest. Gonna take a look at what the passenger compartment looks like actually after this run, if I remember. And the West Coast is the lowest time difference in the US. Okay. So yeah, maybe it was just worth asking. I don't know where Lasagna is these days. Neil Vinus is here more often now. Neil Vinus used to only come if it was Simro. But he comes along now. It's like the train has its first run ever. Yeah, no shock there. Hopefully that can be fixed very, very quickly by some modders. So I'm not really looking around for errors or whatnot. I'm kind of just driving. But again, just some gaps all the way over there. And I know it's distant scenery, but nonetheless, I can see it. It's within eye line or eye view, driver view. Let's put it like that. And I don't know, the gaps are pretty noticeable in the trees. I'm not expecting a super, super dense forest. But surely there's a better way to scatter the trees than that. And to be honest, I actually haven't seen what this all looks like IRL. So maybe somehow that's just the way the scenery is, but I highly doubt it. Although, you can definitely tell LiDAR's in use, because I don't know if it comes off on stream, but I can feel the size of the mountains. They're not just passing by like quickly, if that makes sense, which is what you kind of usually tend to see in games, but they're actually taking their time to get out of view, which speaks to the... Oh, hello. Hold on a second. Now, look. Listen, we gave River shit for 2D grass textures, yeah? Dovetail are not... Dovetail can't get away with... I'm sorry, hold on a sec. I'm playing on max settings. Sorry. Once again... Okay, so we've got some grass here. Okay, we've got some 3D textures. This isn't good enough. Again, maybe somehow it looks like this IRL. I highly doubt it. Go away. I don't know how Google pops up. But yeah, this isn't acceptable. I'm not gonna lie. And if we gave River crap for this, Dovetail also need to get crap for this. I hope it's not excessive through the route, but I'm going to point it out. Had to re-download SEMMERINGBAHN. Sorry about that, punk. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, it's not pretty. Even Goblin Line wasn't this bad when I was running it for the first time, and that was a somewhat heavy route. I wonder what determined. And I had all the mods installed when I saw Goblin Line. I kind of got away with from that whole crashing debacle scot-free. No, I'm sorry. I don't think it's good enough. I'm playing on the highest settings. This scattered grass thing, I don't know. It's not working for me. It's very, very obviously patchy. And again, there's a way to get around not having a billion sections of grass all placed. Obviously, that's going to affect performance, yes, but I'm sure there's a way to kind of go around that. That doesn't look great. Like the gaps in the trees in the distance, I mean, even that doesn't look great, especially over there. It doesn't look great in IMO, but hello, who's this then? HC0808, welcome on board, mate. Thank you for the follow. But yeah, you can kind of look past it, but when you've got an area that's right there beside, you know, where you're driving through, it becomes a little bit more difficult to ignore then. There's a second release stream I've seen today, Highest Man. How did the other one go? What was the person's opinion of the route? Glad you're streaming during the evening in no time. I can actually be wide awake for the stream. I know, right? I know. How would you rate the route so far? I mean, I don't know if I have any leg to stand on. I'm about 10 minutes into the route, but from what I've seen so far, 6 out of 10. The train's lovely. This isn't. Where is it? This isn't. There's a lot of 2D. There's a lot of 2D-ness, and I'm not feeling it. I'm really not feeling it, especially because I don't hate Rivet. I'm not a hater for Rivet. Thank you. Who's that in the bill for redeeming hydrate? I will indeed hydrate. Remember to fill up my bottle today. But yeah, listen, we're not gonna do this whole thing where we showcase some favoritism. No, we expect a standard quality across releases. And if again, if we gave crap to Rivet for 2D textures right on the within the driver's line of sight, we should also give Dovetail that. Again, it's not as bad, but it's more pronounced than I thought, and it stands out to me. I'm not sure why, but look to the left. That all just stands out to me. I can't ignore it. In general, it looks better than Rivet's 5 circle, but it's not perfect. So yeah, 6 out of 10 so far. Again, I'm only about 10 minutes in, so do bear that in mind. Whoops. Oh no, who redeemed that? Who redeemed that? Okay, asking me to send off CIFA. No worries, no problem at all. I think I can do that from here. There you go. I'm not gonna complain. To be honest, evening, I've watched your channel a few times. All right, HT0808. I hope you like what you see. I hope you like what you see, mate. Am I tweaking? What's 40? Is it 75Ks? I'm assuming it is. I just said CIFA by accident on just what's it called? Habit. I wanted to see what the headlights will do in the tunnel. Surely they're brighter than this IRL. Surely they're brighter than this. We do have some stuff on the sides, but again, surely they're brighter than this in real life. Yeah, and also, what do you tend to watch on the channel, HC 0808? To be honest, I don't remember it. Fair enough, Matt. For me, so far, it's an 8 out of 10, but I only watch it, so I don't know much about it. Yeah, well, I mean, listen, it's here for you guys to sort of see it live, and any things that you want to see in particular, please do let me know, and we'll cater to that. So Nabil has banned the use of CFA. Again, remember, it only lasts 15 minutes, though, so I will turn it off after 15 minutes. It's 41 now. Might as well run a timer, really, innit? It's only fair. Whether the in-game action favors me or not, it's got I have to be following principle. Right, we are coming up to Semmering. Let's see. I'm interested to see what the light adaptations are like as well. I don't really notice it going into the tunnel. Okay, it's not too bad. They've okay, they've learned. Let me turn off the stop marker. You guys know I loathe the stop marker, and I loathe the fact that they turn it on by force after every introduction. Semmering looks very nice. It's got some life to it. There's going to be a ton of liveries for this loco, by the way. An absolute ton. So you're telling me the doors can be open from now? He ain't kidding. Well, I mean, I've unlocked them, but well, I guess they can be unlocked then, which I think was what you said anyway, Nabil, if I'm not mistaken. I think the ban and in-game action are the best. Yeah, I think I might have to increase the channel points for it. I don't know, because it's risky. It's really, really risky. Welcome back, Hastons. Did you have a look on the forums by any chance, mate? See if anyone else was having the same issue as you. I do like the business or the platforms, by the way. Let me give credit to Dovetail for that. Both the ones that is currently in use by myself, and also this one over here, 2 and 3, are decently busy. Especially for the time of day, it kind of makes sense. Sweet. I need to stop. I keep the stop markers on my screen, so I'm gonna pass a red signal. I used to do that, and then I wanted to go off it for a while, and then I turned it off, and I quickly turned it back on because it was actually a challenge, and then I realized I'm gonna just have to try a little bit harder. And now I'm used to it, so trust me, give it time. Just give it some time. Fair bit of 2D grass there. It's such a small thing, but yet because it's reoccurring and because it's just silly, it's quite annoying. Well, I might head out. I'll go play a FNF Security Breach. All right, Five Nights at Freddy. Five Nights at Freddy? Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah, Jesus. All right, so you enjoy that, mate. Yes, they were. Okay, Astons, that's good then. That's good. So that's not some weird, crazy issue that only you's having. Very typical to have issues on release day. It's a shame, but very typical. I'm really... Hello, Transport Legend, mate. Hello, just sneaking in there. I'm really not sure this route's worth the money. I don't think scenery looks good, and I hate the fact my train sings. Yeah, so I don't know how many people share that opinion. I'm not a fan of the audio. I'll be very honest. And I said it when the preview stream first came out, that it would drive me crazy in real life being a driver of these trains. I'm certain it would drive me absolutely up the wall. I don't know why it's a thing. So I'm with you on that one, mate. I'm definitely with you on that one. Scenery in general is good. it's just this minor thing with the 2D grass. I don't know what it is. I don't see it. So on Salzburg to Rosenheim, I didn't notice it. I noticed big patches of nothingness, which I was very, very critical about. But I didn't notice this. This is very odd. It really catches my eye. So when there's no far scenery, it looks alright. You got the trees around the track. I think these rocks look fine. But when you have the mountains look brilliant. It's just the trees. It's just the trees. I do like that they've eased off with the light adaptation effects a little bit. And you know what? I don't think you guys are going to see it on stream, but the tunnel lighting actually isn't terrible. Bear in mind, I'm at 4K. I'm playing at max setting, so I can see all the little details that Dovetail are pushing out. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. But I think maybe a better job could have been done. Singing an orchestra tree. Yeah, I think Nilvinus, what was it? Nilvinus literally put up the lyrics, let's say, or the equivalent of lyrics. Put it up to 50 kilometers. That was weird. I do like the stations though. There does seem to be quite a bit of life. 2 for 2 right now. I think they've done well in my opinion. Let's see what the others have to offer though. Thankfully, the starters have reduced by quite a bit. I still do feel like the camera is a little bit too close to the window, but that should be sorted literally by tonight. I think God mode for 5 Circle was released the same evening. Goblin Line, I think it was the same thing if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so those trees over there, they like all look, there's just I'm not sure. Listen, this is not my department that I'm a professional in, right? But surely there's ways of like trickery, right? Like camera trickery sort of thing to make that look better than what it is. I do wonder what it looks like at lower settings. I do wonder what it looks like on previous gen systems. I'm more hyped for LARV2, understandable for sure. Just a shame you have to pay another 30 quid, although it is kind of understandable judging off the amount of work that has been done to extend nearly the full network just down to the scenery. Well, I stand with you, Transport Legend. I've said before that I understand why people are upset, and depending on what console you're running, all that jazz, some people have more of a right to be upset than others, but I'm personally okay with it. You know, we're talking about a route that was released back in what, 2018. You know, I think enough work has been done to warrant the price increase, but I understand why people are upset, and I do hear their arguments. I'm waiting to see the LRV2 scenery for back. Oh, sorry, I missed the message. Sabah, bro, decide you want to be a truck driver or a train driver. Decide. I want to be both. How about that? Truck driver on the weekends, train driver on the weekdays. I'm waiting to see the LRV2 scenery. Yeah. I think from the couple of screenshots we've had, it's okay. But we know the situation. There's a lot that you can hide in a few screenshots from the whole route. So it really is a matter of seeing the preview stream, seeing the ambassadors, and then judging it based off that. But surely now, with all the complaints Harlem received and all the general US routes in terms of scenery, especially the inner city ones, I'm expecting a good level of scenery. Doesn't have to be incredible, but at minimum a good level of scenery. The bridge, did I pass a bridge? Oh, the bridge. Let's see. Hold on a second. No, I don't think so. Oh, did you write that a while back? The thing is, there are a lot of trees and whatnot. Oh, yeah, there we go. Why are we going down? I want to go up. I can't go up. Up. Well, I mean, even if I can't go there. Even if I wanted to get a good shot of the train going past, I wouldn't be able to. The camera, for some reason, is restricted to the ground. What about a little one here? There we go. That's better. Sort of. That's a hell of a bridge, to be fair. You know you can use street wheel in this game. Street wheel? You mean a steering wheel? I don't think you can. I know you can use a like a gamepad. I know you can use a rail driver, of course. The people who also had a problem, they said they were on Xbox, so it might be a problem on Xbox. Yeah, the reason I made a weird face, Aston's, when he said the Xbox was because Xbox tends to have issues, like more than PC, more than PS5. I don't know what it is with Xbox that Dovetail can't seem to just clean up. But yeah, I'm not. If there was any platform with an issue, it would be Xbox. Train driver if you have patience. Truck driver if you like to blast or horn at people who got their driver's license from a Costco floor, which there are a lot of. Whether you're talking about real life or the Sims. Hey, there's a talent. That's our first case of variety on here. So yeah, I'm assuming from the service pattern that the 4024 serves like all the local stations, and we've got some freight. We've got some freight here, and the Taurus serves more of an express style intercity. Well, to be fair, there are a lot of service patterns with the Taurus actually. So no, I think there's a mix. I think we just happen to have a sort of intercity experience. I'm a PlayStation loyalist. I'm getting closer to PC than thinking about getting one. Transport Legend, in my opinion, PC would never be a bad decision. Never, honestly. With the availability, especially for something like Train Sim World, bro. For me personally, if not for mods, I wouldn't be playing Train Sim World. Genuinely. You know, obviously each mod touches up a little bit here and a little bit there. I'm gonna bless me, I couldn't even get the word out. I was gonna sneeze. Obviously every little mod touches a little something here, another one touches a little something there, but when you put them all together, the difference it makes is substantial. Only 37 mile an hour line speed. Yeah, that's quite, I'm finding it's quite odd. I wonder why. There are a few twists and turns, but surely we can manage at about 50 miles an hour. I'm not sure why. Yeah, it's a bit strange. This is more of like a rail tour experience. It's definitely a strange one. Oh yeah, I forgot about Sifa. We've got 3 minutes to go before I turn Sifa back on. This 15 minutes has felt long. They seriously can't say this is a mountain railway. I mean, no, you know what? So far, no, you know what? I think I'd call it that. The thing is, it's not as mountainous as Bernina line. Now, bearing in mind, I've only run about 40% of the Bernina line, but and this is no Bernina line in terms of mountain railway. However, it's there, isn't it? It's in the mountains. It's in the mountains. It's sort of twisting left and right. It's tunneling through a little bit. Bearing in mind, I don't know. I've only seen as much as we've seen together on this stream. What other games do you play? I play American Truck Simulator, Euro Truck Simulator 2. I play Fortnite. I play SimRail. Rarely play these days city car driving. I rarely play the bus. That's about it for the main batch. But I'm open to others. Train Sim Classic as well. I struggle to get into it now that I've played Train Sim World. Because I played Train Sim World properly first and then Train Sim Classic, I find I can never really get into Train Sim Classic. I'll play it here and there every now and then, but I find it quite difficult to get into. Is this a button or just a sticker? Just a sticker. I wonder what it means. So how are you guys finding it so far? I think I'll bump up my 6 to 7. If we're talking halves, definitely 6.5. But let me say 7. I'm really liking the stations. The scenery for the most part is good. Is great for the most part. Loving the use of LiDAR, loving the feeling of the big mountains, which we're not really seeing much of right now because we're encased in trees. But they are all around us. Although Transport Legend will disagree. I'm going to have videos on Fortnite later. All right, Astons. Well, what if I stream Fortnite later on? How about that? I had a good session earlier today, actually. I'm mainly doing quests at the moment, but I do enjoy just shitting on people as I do quests. Although winning right now is not my opinion. Although if Nabil hops on, we will go for it. But Astons, if you want to play as well, mate, do a little either duos or trios, you're welcome. If someone told me to play a roster line without mods in TSW, right? The scenery. I just love like realness. I love blunt opinions. Fair play, Transport Legend. No, understandable, mate. Honestly, understandable. So I have this thing where when I really only play Train Sim World on stream nowadays, but when I used to play it like alone, I like having like putting an order to things. So my sort of version of career mode would be journey mode in Train Sim World. Also, if you want me to shut up and hear the train, just let me know. Don't be shy. I'll give you like 5 minutes of pure silence so you can hear the train. But yeah, so I would play through all the journey modes and I'd work my way from the early routes up until the more newer routes. Boy, is a roster line a pain. A pain. It's tough. Because Rivet like to do this thing where it'll just give you like 60 regular runs and throw them in the journey mode for whatever reason. And honestly, mods or no mods, I'm surprised that there aren't that many mods for a roster line. Not that I've found anyway. Aston's given it an 8.5. Bro's not streaming Fortnite. Why do you think that, Pong? I love Fortnite. Okay, thanks. All right, Aston, I'm happy for you, man. Yeah, usually I stream at the evening, so we'll never catch that at a earlier time. You could stream tomorrow and we could add each other. What's tomorrow? Friday. I'm going to be working tomorrow evening. I don't know what time I'll be home. So it just depends on what time I'll get home. Actually, no, I should stream it much later than now. Anyway, maybe about 3 hours from now or 4. But yeah, I'll be streaming it nonetheless. Shall we go into some like... Hold on a second. So let's get some details up. Right, by the way, the time is up, so I'm gonna have to turn Siva back on. So prepare for that. I guess you could always redeem the banning game action again and have me turn it back off. So I'm trying to look for like fun facts. I've missed the speed increase. This is a full-length route, by the way, according to the article. So we're not getting like a Benina treatment, not a Benina treatment. No, yeah, Benina treatment where we're only getting like 50% of the full thing. So that's good to see. There we go. We started. So the local trains are between Wien and Neustadt, Hauptbahnhof, and Peerbach-Reichenau. Again, German, my fellow Germans, feel free to correct me. And those, yeah, so local services are done with the talent. The tourists can also run double-headed, so I'm assuming we'll be seeing those. Speaking of the... Wow, how about that for timing? How about that for timing? There we go. Oh, there you go. What do I need to say? What do I need to say? Okay. Right, here's a bit of marketing. Wine through challenging but challenging. Why is it that when I get into in streamer mode I can't talk? Wine through challenging. Oh, shut up. Wine through challenging but beautiful scenery at the western end of the route from Mörschlag to Glognitz via stations nestled between impressive viaducts and deep tunnels. Slow curves and notable gradients will see plenty of power needed from both the motors and the brakes on services traveling in alternate directions to and from the peak at Semmering. That's should just hire me by now, right? Surely. I like this. You see like this little, well, trash realistically here at the end of the on the side. I do like that, and I don't know what the frequency of those sort of things are along this route in real life, but I would like to see more of that. I wish there was more of that. AFB isn't AFBN, really, is it? Well, I mean, it is, but it's just a little bit slow to react. Oops. Oh, I might not be able to play that late then. Well, since whenever I go online, mate, you follow, subscribe, do whatever you need to do, and you know, whenever I end up happening to go live, you can sort of judge whether it'll be too late for you or not, and then we can move from there. I usually stream on Saturdays, not this Saturday though, and it's usually just during the day as well, but I'll see if I can do the evening. Damn, look at Discord. Why does Google keep opening up? That's what happened to me. Wait, I don't even. Are you talking about the DM or the Discord server, the main server? That's bad. Wow. So Nabil sent me a picture basically of a part of SEMMERINGBAHN that's just got really bad 2D textures. You can see it's on the Discord, !Discord. You are welcome to join and head over to the TSW area and you can see it for yourself, but it's not looking great. So I don't know what it is about some parts of the scenery being absolutely incredible and other parts not so absolutely incredible, but there definitely is that disparity and it's really weird. I guess it makes it easier to fix if we ever see one. Like, this is nice. We've got 3D textures all over the place, nice trees. I mean, even the grass is a bit patchy actually in places. I don't know. It's good enough. Is it good enough for 30 quid? No. It's good enough for 25. Not 30. Look up there. That doesn't look great. It's not good enough for 30 quid, in my opinion. Oh, it's not your screenshot. Regardless, man, it's a screenshot of the game on PC, and it's not great. Yeah, those trees up there just don't look great, man. Am I being nitpicking? Am I doing too much? Like, I'm tempted to get a Arosa line up and compare some of the Arosa line scenery. There's no trees up there at all here. It's just plain, and it's like, as far away as that is, you can tell that is a big lack of nothing, just nothing. I wonder if they both play on medium graphics or low graphics. Yeah, no, I don't think it depends on graphics at all, mate, because I'm playing on the highest settings. I'm playing on the highest settings at 4K, by the way. Although obviously you'll get receiving at 1080p. I'm playing at 4K, like, and it's not fixing anything. It's not fixing anything. Those snowy peaks look good, but that's what I'm saying. There's such a disparity in quality. It's so odd, really, really odd. It's not consistent. The train's smooth. The train seems pretty nice. The starter in stops, which is odd but great, because we are still running for the first time. We got some 3D grass there. That's okay. I really don't like, you know, these really rough edges. I really don't like these rough edges. With just like a very obvious line, you know? And it's like all the way through here. Like this is nice and smooth over on this side, right? I like this. It's nice, smooth. It all sort of transitions nicely. I mean, even though this is rough, it's not as bad as... It's not as bad as this. Especially depending on the angle you look at it, it can be really bad. I feel let down by this city. For £30 and all the currency equivalents that is sold for, I feel let down by the scenery. I think it's done well in some places. It is. It's not definitely not a 5 circle situation. It's definitely not a 5 circle situation. However, it's letting me down, man. I feel let down personally, and it's subjective. You could look at it, I think it's okay. So it's definitely subjective and depends on, you know, what you expect. Yeah, would have liked to see a bit more. And the AFB is very finicky at times. What time might you start your next stream tomorrow for doing one? Aston's, head over to Twitch. And on check my schedule, and it will all be there. Oh, actually, sorry. Just type in. I'll save you a ton of time. Type in !schedule, and you'll get all the information. Tomorrow's what day? Friday, sorry. So tomorrow I'll be streaming from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. UK time, and we'll be doing some SimRel. Why is that come on then? Why is traction lock come on? What did I do? Why is traction lock come on? Okay. Yes, Nilvinus. SimRel tomorrow. And tomorrow, and then Monday, Tuesday, no, not Tuesday, sorry. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then that's it. Yes, a lot of SimRel to come. A lot of SimRel to come. And then after that's going to be Long Island Railroad. Obviously, SimRel is going to come with the Cargo Pack DLC, hence why I'm doing a week of SimRel. And then after the hype dies down for that, well, if it does, but regardless, after getting sick and tired of SimRel, Long Island Railroad 2 comes out. So then we spend our time doing that. Should have foreseen that speed reduction. Yes, sir. Marathon indeed. Really looking forward to that. I'm not gonna lie. I get a little giddy, a little excited when it comes to SimRel, I'll be honest. I do love it. I do love it. I think part of it is a learning experience as well. Astons, type in !Discord on YouTube right now on the chat, and you'll get a link to the Discord. Join the Discord, mate, and you'll be notified when I go live. I think it's an option you can choose, so you won't miss a stream. I don't know if Twitch or YouTube. I know YouTube has a bell that I guess you can do, and it should notify you when I go live. I don't know if Twitch has a as an equivalent, but you're on YouTube anyway, so that's irrelevant. ETCS system for Pendolinos. I'm so glad that they're gonna have a separate track for learning ETCS because, hey, there's a lot to learn here. So I'm glad that they're setting that up. I'm glad that even if you were to run a local service on here with a talent, there does seem to be a big enough gap between stations that you can really stretch the legs of it. Although, I mean, the speed limits aren't great, but yeah, at least, I mean, look, okay, remember this, yeah? See this picture here? Remember it. After this run, I'm going to quickly go on a roster line, set the time of seasoning and everything, and compare that. I want you guys to remember that, you know, as best as you can. All right, Astons. Any update, any like news, mate? It will all be on the Discord. I'll share everything on the Discord. I know this is irrelevant to the routes, but the roads, okay, it's not as bad as like rivets, you know. So things look okay. You know, you can tell like what. A little family of 4, little family of 5 here, live here, couple kids. You know, nice little garden patch. They're living their life. They're living their life. Beautiful scenery, you know. It's that retirement vibe. It's that retirement vibe. Dad, you know, Dad's retired now. He's getting into gardening. I cannot speak. Getting into gardening. You know, in the winter season, goes up to the mountains for a skiing trip. Fantastic. 93. Ooh, okay. Here we go. Here we go. Gonna get to push the these engines a little bit. I'm experiencing 30 FPS on Semmeringbahn. What platform, Punk? Are we still gonna get any wheel spin even if on 100% throttle? Yes, we are. Turn it down to 90. How about 90? 90 is good. That is the standard for a lot of locos, isn't it? 90, and it won't wheel spin. Anything after that, nightmare. Be back going to watch your Fortnite videos. All right, Astons, mate. Enjoy them. I was trying. There are some good Fortnite videos there. There are some more quiet ones. So yeah, good luck sorting through them. They tend not to be too long, fortunately. Someone interested in Fortnite on this channel. How crazy is that? That's a rarity. If any game I play is going to get 0 viewers, it's Fortnite. No worries, Astons, mate. Let's do a little flyby shot, man. Look at this. Oh my lord. This is atrocious. Oh. Excuse me? 30 quid. Yo! Brother. This is bad. So are these hedges meant to make up for it? I don't understand. Are we meant to roleplay that these are freshly like plowed? Oh, brother. This is okay. Okay, not great. Oh boy. Okay. Anyway, 30 quid's not small money, you know, and it's more expensive for some currencies as well. Bro, is it Sifa? That's like, I think it is. But I acknowledge it when I think I acknowledge it before time. Hang on, do you have a steering wheel? I do have a steering wheel, Astons. Yes, it's a Semmeringbahn experience. I love the videos where people drive cars with steering wheels, and I have one too. Yeah, so I used to do. If you go back to like last summer, I used to do a lot of just cruise videos with just on YouTube, like my general YouTube videos, not live streams, where I'd have my steering wheel on the top right or left as I'm driving. So you might like those sort of videos. I made a lot of them for the crew Motorfest, quite a few for city car driving, if that piques your interest. But yeah, when I'm live and I'm driving, I do have the camera positioned so that you do see some of the steering wheel, as well as myself, of course. I love them. Whoa. If a few more people love them Astons, I'd be glad to bring it back. I still somewhat have to set up for it. Does require a bit of work, but yeah. I mean, I think I don't really do driving videos anymore. I know I've done some long journeys on Euro Truck, and I probably will do some more actually. Now that I found an easy way to get all the map mods, I think I might go back. I might go back to 1.49, just until all the maps are sorted out for 1.50, and do some more road trips. And if the demand is there to have my steering wheel, you know, in frame, I'll be more than happy to cater to that, man. It's a nightmare to sync to the gameplay, but yeah, it's rewarding when it does sync up. $10 miles now from Wiener. How would I pronounce that, Nabil, if you're about? I do that on my channel sometimes. I'll make sure to check your channel out, Astons. If I can. Sometimes I can't click on people's names that are in chat. But if I see you on my subscribers list, then yeah, and I remember, that's one thing that I struggle with, remembering, then I'll check your channel out. I'd love to explore some of the functionality on the screens as well. Maybe we'll do that when we get to our final destination. I don't know whether it was just then or whether it's been happening and I just haven't really picked up on it. But there was a bit of shake, which was nice. I don't know if this train has the suspension, the new suspension stuff included. There is a little bit of it here and there. The thing is, I don't know how smooth this train rides in real life as well, so it could be unrealistic to have a lot of movement. But you would expect at least a little bit by default. Does it deal with neutral sections automatically? Seems to be the case. Do you not put the game on like full screen, if you know what I mean? No, this stream right now, Astons, is that what you're referring to, mate? I want to adjust the music volume, but I'm awaiting the C for thing to show up. There we go. I think that's okay. Oops, let's go on Spotify. Turn that up just a little bit. Where are we at with that community challenge? I can't see it. I know Nabil put some channel points into it earlier. On camera, like the screen close up. I'm not sure what you mean, Astons. If you're talking about the game, I mean the live stream, if you're on PC, you just double click the video and it will automatically become full screen. Or you can press the little icon on the bottom right when you hover over the video and the video player. Didn't it just come on? I think scenery is a little better around here. Really just like the dirt roads. The texture of the dirt roads they've used. It's really weird. It's always like mud. This area is done well, but it's kind of easy because you just surround the immediate area with trees and then you're alright. Let's see what it looks like beyond the trees. Not like it matters too tough because it's not within view. I mean, to be fair, it's alright. I think you're not gonna. Yes, this is crap, but you're not gonna come here. You know, you're gonna see this and this. So, I mean, that's. Excuse me. What is this? It is meant to be like a dirt bike course or something. Even if it is, what on earth? And it doesn't end there. I mean, you see this from, like, this is visible. This is visible from the, from the train. I've never seen this. AFB is automatically adjusted. That's pretty cool. I guess that's a feature of the Taurus, but AFB is automatically adjusted to the restricted speed. That's really flipping cool. I mean, I want to keep it at 50 for now, 50 miles an hour for now, 80 Ks. How do I turn on CIFA for this train? It's back in the engine room. We're going to stop in 0.9 miles unless you get stopped by this red first, and I'll show you. I was going to say, yeah. Right, as we're coming to a stop, it's through here, punk. There you go, here. There's a little control section here where you also find LZB and PZB as well. Yes, ma'am. No worries, bro. Did you get my chat message? I did Aston's because when I was watching it wasn't live. It's like a minor pet peeve of mine that these notifications will just keep blasting at you. And it's like 2 times is fine, 3 times is enough. You know, why do they keep going and going as if they're just punishing you and speaking down on you? Astons, I wasn't sure what you meant, mate. I did see your messages, but I didn't understand what you meant, what you were trying to do. I assume we're waiting for a platform to free itself up for us. We'll contact the dispatcher anyway, just in case we do need to request. There's a lot going on here with the signals, by the way. Jesus Christ. Yeah. So we'll wait for the area ahead of us to clear. I mean, this is quite a busy... Jesus. I love the variety of freight here. Got a couple 40-20, a few 40-24s, a few Tauruses sitting here as well. I like it. There's some... It's alive. I hope they move around and whatnot during the day throughout the timetable. There's one here as well that seems to be parked as well. A couple more wagons there. And quite a busy... Okay. There's a lot going on here. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Not so much about the scenery, but everything else looks okay, to be totally honest. Yeah, but this is a very busy station. Oh, don't like what's going on there. But that's a reoccurring issue. You know what? Nice. Honestly. So all my subscribers can just see the game and my face in the top corner. What do you use for recording your gameplay, Astons? Check Discords. Let's check Discords. Ooh! Damn! Ponky Punk. That's cold. I guess, is that the 3 that we just saw just now? That's a nice pick. Fair play, mate. We've got 70. We're almost at 20 members in the Discord. What? Thank you to everyone who's part of it. I love the fact that AFB auto adjusts. That is such like... I love that so much. I don't know if it will break... If it will slow down quick enough. Say like I'm traveling at 99 miles an hour like we were. Or 150 Ks. I really enjoyed that. Right, so we've run a full route, I believe, right? Have we run the full thing? Yes. Let's end it here. Well, let's unload and I'll give you guys my thoughts. And I'll rate it out of 10. My iPad. I've never recorded gameplay using an iPad. You would need... I would assume you would need a separate camera to record your face, and then whatever program you use to edit your gameplay, you would stitch everything together on there. But yeah, again, from what I would imagine, again, I've never recorded on an iPad, but I would assume that you would need to have a separate camera. When I record, and so like when I was recording my driving games and I had the steering wheel as well, I would use my phone to record my my steering wheel, and then upload the footage onto my PC and stitch them together on my editing software. Right, so I wanted to mess around with the screens, didn't I? So we'll continue. Return to free roam. Right. So what can we do? So obviously, I'm assuming nothing here, right? As per usual. This is just for show. Can't even contact the signaler there or anything. Okay. Would this be a touchscreen then, IRL? Excuse me. That was rude. I don't have permission to drive this service. I thought we were doing the full run. Why did it... Oh, no. Okay, anyway. I should still be able to, yeah, mess around with things on here. Okay, so you can darken the screen. And lighten it. Nabil absolutely hates light mode. So let's put that back into dark mode. Other than that, there doesn't seem to be anything else you can do. Just change the brightness and change it from light mode to dark mode. Over here, you can change what you see. All right. And that's it. Oh, hold on a second. You can mess around over here as well. It's okay. It's okay. I don't know why this fella's sitting here. Going in reverse. So you're on a moving train that's taking you away from the map. Well, then so be it, punk. Well, we're going backwards actually, unless we're going this way, which... Oh, hold on. Is this a little turntable here? How did I miss that before? Oh yeah, I also wanted to explore the that wasn't what I wanted to do, is it? Well, see you later, mate. Not recommended. Maybe I should have waited till we got a little closer. It's literally going where I wanted it to go. Can I do this? No. Great. Not sure. Okay. It's just been stabled. I have a phone for a second camera. Then you can use that, Aston, and then when you're editing your video, you can then place it on the screen. God mode has support for Semmering, by the way. Dropped a couple minutes ago. Amazing. But I don't think. I think we can live with it for this stream. I don't have to go through closing the game and then turning it back on. You look at this. I haven't sat in one of these since. It's been a while. Right. Well, obviously can't use it right now because the carriages are sitting on it. But it does seem like it works, like it's functional. So this is a potential for some great picks. I'm assuming this is where you took your photo, Punk. I don't know how I'm gonna find out which mod causes the crashing, by the way. I don't think it's the... Maybe it could be outdated God modes, but that's never been an issue before. Definitely wasn't an issue for Goblin Line. Right, so let's try a local run. Let's get the 4024 out. Not rail journeys. We'll do that on a request a route. This looks cool, but it's an hour and a half. Only 2 out of the 5 use the Taurus. Although there's one in the picture here, but it says that it uses the Talon. I mean, I did say we were going to do one with the 47, didn't I? But let's spend. How long have we been live for? An hour and a half. Okay, so let's spend half an hour with doing a local run. And then we can pull out the 47. I will try that when I film my next video. Yeah, go away. Yeah, come on, man. It always pays to be a bit creative and willing to try new things, Astons. It's a good idea, mate. You know what? I didn't intend to drive in the night. However, I think this would be a good opportunity to see what the route looks like at night. Where are my headlights? They're not really effective, are they? I'm assuming it's one of those it's on to be seen rather than to see situations. GT at issue, hello mate, welcome to the stream. Yeah, Punk, nighttime service again. Didn't plan on it, but let's see what it holds for us. I made train sim work once and it was in the night and derailed my train. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, Astons. Doesn't sound like a great experience. Right, hopefully no issues today with this talent. It was pretty talentless yesterday. Yeah, not a fan of how close you are to the screen here, to the window, sorry. It was so funny that we all love a good derail, Astons. Makes for some good content as well. So I'm assuming we're waiting for that Taurus to get a little bit of more of a distance on us, which seems to have just taken place. I saw my friends, they were all laughs. My headlights are on, Punk. Yeah, mate. There you go. I think these lights are the type of lights where they're there to be seen rather than to see, because I can't see anything. Like, there's a bit of a reflection on the, like, on the poles. And there is something on the ground. Very, very dim. You can kind of see it more in outside view. But that area that's lit up, you can't really see from this angle. So it's a strange one. Yeah, for the sake of you guys, I am probably going to switch over to a daytime one. Because, yeah, there's just... I can barely see it on my screen. So it's not going to be great for you lot. So yeah, let's leave this one here. We've seen enough of nighttime to have an opinion on that the lights, especially for the Salon anyway, we don't know what it's like for the Taurus. Nighttime driving, not so great. Was there any nighttime driving on the preview stream? I wonder. And if there was there nighttime driving for the talent? Empty stock move. Nah, I still want to do a proper run. That's more like it. Right. You know what? We don't need instrument lights on. You can see him just fine. So let's see if it's a pain in the butt having to stop a lot more often than we did with the Taurus. They give you plenty of time to set up. Can't complain about that. Maybe a little bit too much time. I like the fact that there's a lot going on here. Even though it is around that rush hour time, but we have seen routes with big lack of services, whether it's rush hour time or not. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stops. PIS screens on the platforms look good. I'm assuming that bag there is a collectible. After the collectibles guide for Edinburgh, Glasgow, and I was working on one for that's a very well modeled bag. I was working on one for the Goblin line, but didn't go through with it. I think I'm done for collectible guides. It's just so much work. I wish there was an option to turn them off or on, because it's kind of weird to not have like route maps and stuff like that by default. But yeah, I'm done. I'm definitely done chasing them, at least for now. I can't even see like when Sifa comes on because of how high the default line of sight is. The way the relationship I have with Sifa is going, though, I don't know whether this is going to help or not. I'll try and look out for it, but it might ultimately be the beep of doom. That has me acknowledging it. I'm the GOAT at train sim. I think that's highly debatable. I think it's like there are people definitely out there that are more knowledgeable than I am. Probably more entertaining as well. But I do appreciate the I appreciate the appreciation. Yeah, I was trying to figure out the cruise control yesterday, but it does just seem to just... You set it at the speed you're traveling at, and it just stays there. So there's no increasing and decreasing like you'll get with AFB. So I usually stream train sims 4 days a week, Astons. Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays and Saturdays, 2 days of Train Sim World, where you are welcome to request any DLC that you want to see. Any loco, any route, any freight pack, anything of the sort. And then we do SimRail for on a Friday and Saturday, 2 days as well. Where once again, you're welcome to join in the I play multiplayer. So you're welcome to join in and join the server that I'm on. Right, I do remember a little issue with braking yesterday, so I will do so ahead of time. Get us down to a reasonable speed and then adjust and coast as is necessary. Also, for the Long Island Railroad 2 stream, do you recommend local services or express services? You're asking me? You are asking me? Punk! I am astounded. You tell me. You tell me, bro. Whatever would be better, really. I don't mind. I am down for absolutely anything. As long as it's the route, as long as it's the trains, I am Gucci. Be back, go to upload some videos. Alright, Astons, mate. Hope that goes well. It all depends whether you like quick services or long services, because some people do tend to get bored over local services. Listen, mate, when I sit here and sort of showcasing the route, it's for people to voice their opinions. It's to showcase the route for people. And also, if anyone wants to say anything in particular, I expect it to be, you know, voiced so I can know what people want to see. So if I'm doing either express or local and someone wants to see the opposite, all they got to do is ask and I'll switch it over. But I tend to drive what will allow us to see the route in fullness. Hence why I started off with the Taurus, obviously the main kind of loco with this route, and an end-to-end run, because that, you know, showcases the train and the whole route. So yeah, I'll probably go for whatever's the longest, whatever shows more of the route. But it would be with the M9, 100%. That's the only, like, non-negotiable, at least for the first run. At least for the first run. And then I don't really mind what we use later on. And then for just regular like YouTube content, it will be with the branches. I don't even know. God damn. Maybe I'll do a couple runs in one video, but I'll aim to showcase what's new, and anything else is not a priority. Oh, it's so accelerating whereby I've set cruise control. So that was a neutral, yeah, it was a neutral section issue that I was having yesterday, but there's not really an indicator for it. I guess losing power probably should be enough. But at least we know now. So it should go a lot smoother than it went yesterday. We're actually behind schedule somehow. Almost a full minute late. Fire alarm is malfunctioning. It's not really great, is it? Welcome back, though. Let me see something real quick. Do we still have the 3D? Yes, we still have the 3D paint on the football pitches. Run off a pitch to get a ball for a throw in. You end up chipping over. I'm not sure how to get cruise control to switch off. It only has one setting and that's on. It went smooth. Nice one, Aston. Glad to hear that, mate. Playing to remember my stuff right now is going to be busy until LAR2. I think there's a decent amount to do. I mean, we've got just under 2 weeks before it drops. Can it keep you busy for 2 weeks? I think, you know what? Probably, depending on how many hours you spend on it, I guess. Again, I just feel like there's gonna be a lot to come on Creators Club with the Root and the Taurus. Of course, there has to be. There has to be. Not perfect, but it will do. Others will be edging forever. With how the destination doesn't fit on the destination board, I would expect it to like scroll, but it's not. It's just there, like cut off. Also, isn't the 47 meant to have like a particular livery? Have Dovetail really just brought it over in BR Blue? If so, that's wild. IMO. Guess we're about to find out. I still stand with my sort of conclusion that it's a good route, just not worth £30. And that's literally just down to the scenery. I think for the extra fiver that I'd pay over 25, which I would find acceptable, it can be seen as petty or minor, but yeah, I would hold back from the extra fiver for scenery related problems. Dynamic weather is on, isn't it? Of course it's raining. That's what I get for not turning it off. Punishment. It's a beautiful stop. Got this terrible looking rain as well. Oh lord. There's a mod I have for it that actually makes it look a lot more acceptable than falling streaks of paint. Fortunately though, we've only got, what's that, 2 or 3 more stops? 3. Okay. easy there, cowboy. I guess it's a good way to see the route in the rain. Definitely not the optimal experience, but an experience nonetheless. Why didn't I have to react to that one? PZB is on. I'll react to yellows anyway. Oh, that one was required a reaction. I just looked over at Sifa and it wasn't on. That happens so often. Alright, let's be sensible with our braking because we are dealing with slippery tracks now. Better to pull up to the end of the platform a little bit late than to go sliding right past by it. As if we were on ice skates. Aside from saying that it went smooth, Astons, I haven't had any other message come through, mate. I'm going to practice safety systems on a lot of routes so I can get my attention span better. Well, if you really want to practice it for the sake of your attention span, get on a German route. Any German route. Get PZB on, get Safer on, and good luck. I run it with a very basic understanding. Like, I know just enough about PZB to operate it. But boy, is there tons of knowledge needed if you want to run it, let's say, for example, HUDless. I guess that's one way to keep your attention span on go as well. Learn to play HUDless, and then you have to look out for everything. You're playing FC4 on. I mean, that's one thing. But yeah, get PZB on as well, and you'll be on a whole different experience. I'm enjoying putting in at the same time as trains coming in the other way. We're almost bang on time now. How are we making up time in the rain? And we lost it in the dry. Ain't that something? I could see myself having a few fun hours on here. Ooh. Should we run the 47 in snow? Oh boy. Did that come through? Yes, Astons. Chat's moving slow enough for me to pretty much respond to every message. So if I don't respond to you, Astons, then I simply haven't seen your message. It hasn't come up. This is the best time to run Blackpool branches now, when I don't have any mods that will bring the PC down to its knees. I might actually be able to enjoy it at 60 FPS for once. Surely these are going to need acknowledging. Yep. I mean, I'm not exactly speeding going at 50 in a 50, right? So why is it yellow? Just ends up looking a little bit ridiculous. I've got to come off now, but all right, Astons, mate, it was nice chatting to you, mate. Thank you for coming along. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for joining the Discord. Looking forward to seeing you again, man. Have a lovely night, and good luck on your YouTube journey as well. somehow managed to slow down in time. Not complaining. Oscar's bus spotting. Hello, mate. Welcome to the stream. Are you on PC? I am on PC, mate. I am on PC. Beautiful. We made it even in the rain. To be fair, the route doesn't look too bad in the rain. It's kind of what to expect. No worries, mate. Kind of what you'd expect. Nothing, yeah, it's not terrible. I mean, the rain itself isn't great, but that's a core issue. Guys are keeping dry. I mean, they could literally just wait, stand underneath here, but they are adamant to be out. I respect it. Nice little fleece. It's not a fleece, is it, though? It's just a turtleneck. Check Discord. What's on the Discord? Ooh, Pong, you need to enter these screenshot competitions they do. I think they still do them on the forum, right? Because both of the ones that you've shown me are incredible. I won't even lie. Right, we've got 45 minutes left. And I think, well, we could literally run that one, which would fit perfectly into our slot. But I did say we're gonna run the 47. But then we won't get to run it fully. No, let's see how far we get. If I feel like continuing the run after 10 p.m, then we'll do that. Yeah, it doesn't seem like you can really choose delivery, man. It's just blue. That's disappointing, man, because this train doesn't run. It doesn't run in BR blue. It's got like it's like a burgundy reddish sort of livery. I'm not sure exactly what it's called, but it's far from BR blue. Laziness, in my opinion. I'll be very honest. I feel like that's laziness. It would just be one extra livery on top of, you know. Yeah. Anyway. It is fine. It's not a big deal. At least we have it. Put it forwards. The brake's down to about 20%. Straight brake is off. I'm just going to do this. Oh, there's no AWS in it. Why am I bothering with AWS? You know what? Leave it. Well, the road switch unless it's SEMMERINGBAHN. We're just talking about roaster too. What did someone? Has someone posted it? It stole my idea. If someone's posted it, send it through. Send it through, Punk. I want to have a look. Oh, the loading screen. Damn. Yeah, I was sleeping. But yeah. It would be really interesting compare. I'm sure someone's gonna do it. I'm sure someone's gonna do it. Right, that would explain. That would explain a lot, actually. My lefts and rights were backwards. That explains a lot. That explains a lot. I haven't mentioned it, but I've been confused about where audio's been coming from. That would be why. Where are the main... Oh yeah, over here. Marker lights, right? Yes. What's that for? Alright, let's get moving. The 47 on SEMMERINGBAHN. Tick Survivor. Hello, mate. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing tonight? Isn't that a weird sight? I will do POC once I get back into the cab. Hey, there's no tail lights on the Okay. We don't have tail lights on. Great, buddy. How are you? I'm glad to hear you're well. Glad to hear you're doing great. I'm quite good as well, actually. You know. At this very moment in time, I'm pretty good. Thank you. You know what? Shout out to Ponk. If you guys want to see his amazing screenshots, and that's not even me being sarcastic some way, like they are genuinely great, incredible. Exclamation mark Discord. Head over to the TSW section once you've gone into the Discord, and you'll see a bunch of great screenshots in the TSW section. And feel free to add your own. This is laziness. This is barren almost. But anyway, we've already spoken about the scenery. I think a 6.5 out of 10 sums it up pretty well. 6.5, 7 for me. Where are you from? So currently in the UK, born and raised in London, United Kingdom. But my parents are both from Morocco. The weathering is awesome. This is no mods. This is pure Just Trains beauty. Look at that. I love it. We are from India. Ah, nice. Nice one, Tit. Hope all is going well down there. Got 20 miles of decent scenery to go before you arrive at Semmering. Why do I feel like that's not going to be the last one, Punk? Pardon me. You're definitely enjoying yourself. It looks, how are you making it look so good? If I buy only UK version, will I be able to play with cargo and passenger trains? I'm not sure what comes with the UK version. Let me have a look and I will tell you. TSW is only 16 quid. Wow, there are a lot of... I'm not seeing a UK version. I'm seeing Austrian version, US version, German edition, special edition, deluxe edition, standard, and flying Scotsman Centenary. Which one are you referring to exactly? Because there's not a UK edition. I use FOV, depth of field. I think that's what's called some settings in the photo mode. Fair enough. I struggle, you know. Because I'll use it for like thumbnails and bro, like I see what people will do. I just can't. I haven't got the same I haven't got the same hands. US, all right. So for US edition, Antelope Valley Line, you can drive freight on there if you own, I believe, Sherman Hill. I believe if you own Sherman Hill, you'll be able to drive freight. Yeah. But by default, I don't believe it comes with any freight. Is that a scam, or am I being silly? Should I authorize that? Can you tell me which one to buy? Woo. I'll tell you which one to buy. Tick. Let me give you a link. I'll tell you which one to buy. Have you heard of Humble Bundle before? You can buy Train Sim World 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 pieces of DLC for £11.89, or obviously your equivalent of £11.89. And I think that is the best offer right now, in my opinion. I'll send you the link and you can check it out for yourself. Give me 1 second. But in terms of value, this is going to be the best value for your money, and is the one that I would recommend. And then you can top it up with DLC here and there from Steam or third parties. Follow that link. Although you are on YouTube, but you should still be able to see it come up anyway because of Restream bot. And yeah, if you're happy with that, then you can make that your option. No worries, mate. Not a problem at all. Thank you for subscribing, Tick. I don't know why my subscriptions don't show up, but they should. But I will always acknowledge it. So thank you very much. We're doing pretty well considering we're going on a 0.7% gradient. I think it only knocked off a couple miles off our speed. What are the games I stream? So usually on Mondays I stream either Euro Truck Simulator 2 or American Truck Simulator. On Wednesdays and Thursdays I stream Train Sim World 4, and on Fridays and Saturdays I stream SimRail, and sometimes in the evenings I stream Fortnite. And hopefully once I have enough time, I'll also stream some sim racing on Assetto Corsa. Can we drive trains even at night? You can drive trains even at night. There is a 24-hour timetable on the majority of the routes on this game. So you indeed can drive at night. You can drive in the evening. You can drive in rain, in a snow, in a thunderstorm. Pretty much in whatever conditions you'd like, Tick. Insert shocked Pikachu meme here, punk. I called it. I know you too well. I even called you falling asleep yesterday as you were sleeping, and I was ready to put money on it, but no one wanted to bet me. Let's have a little gander then. All right, I challenge you. because I've seen the cheat code here, and the cheat code is that you've got the atmosphere of like the clouds and whatnot to play a part. So how about take a screenshot or a photo or whatever in completely clear conditions. I know you've done it for the first one, but do like a mid-journey one in clear conditions. That's my challenge, because the do me scene is too easy. It's too easy. So yeah, let's spice it up. Best believe I'm not falling asleep for the Long Island Railroad stream. I mean, if you do, it's you that's missing out. What can I say? No, that's it. I can't imagine. That's something you'd wake up out of your sleep in the middle of the night for. Gotta go now, bro. It's 2 a.m. here. Jesus Christ, Tick. Go to sleep, man. Get some rest. Thank you very much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Usually, I stream a lot earlier than this, so that should work. That should work out for you, mate. Have a good night. Thank you for stopping by once again. Thank you for subscribing as well. I definitely am. It's not just forget like the scenery and all the mountains and whatever I was speaking about earlier. Just in general running, I get a lot of Arosa vibes. Maybe it's a twist and the turns. Maybe it's having like a wall, not exactly like this, but like this. As you go, I'm not sure what it is, but it's true. It's very reminiscent of Arosa. It was nice meeting you. I'll make sure that I'll join our comment streams. Take care. Thank you, Sick. I'll be happy to see you again, man. You're more than welcome. Take care of yourself as well, man. Have a good night. Right, let's have a look at this. I'm gonna start being critical as well. All right. It looks good. Fair enough. If only, here I am, if only the train was more in focus than the tree, it would have been 10 out of 10. But for now, I'll give it a 2 out of 10. It's fucking of you. I'll give it a 9 out of 10. You know what? I'll give it a 10 out of 10 regardless. How about that? I'll still give it a 10 out of 10. I wonder how Nabil is finding... Nabil just disappeared off to play Semmeringbahn himself. I wonder how he's finding it. How? I can't imagine it taking us 25 minutes plus to move 4 miles. So how is it that we're due at 11:07? I ain't been speeding. Also, those forums, it seems like they've been pushing deals to go up more quicker than usual. I'm not complaining. I guess I started using them at the right time then. Teehee. Usually it would take up to a day or 2 days at most. Well, I mean, I guess now people are more... I guess they do it day by day, maybe by a small margin, but nonetheless, the community is growing, and you've got people there who are obviously very appreciative and are willing to speed things up a little bit. Because I think it was the same person that sorted us out for Goblin as well. I don't remember who it was for 5. I mean, at some point, I wouldn't mind, you know, being that guy. I feel like it's only right to pay back. All the good deeds. What a shame I couldn't move the camera any further back. That would have been a great shot. We are really climbing now, 2.2%. I don't remember how steep it gets in a Rosa. Not far off this though. You guys are really saving up for this 6-hour stream, innit? 2.4%. That road that just led to nowhere. 2.6%. I did not notice. Thank you, Bob. I did not notice this was this steep on the way here, on the way down. I guess AFB kept us in check, so I didn't really need to look out for it too tough. Now I understand why it could possibly take us 20 minutes to get 4 miles. How cool is it that we, like, I know it's been a thing for like 2 decades now. How cool is it that we can just replicate on a 1-to-1 scale a train run? I find that so cool. Don't even need to use the brakes for this one, so use the gradient to brake. I mean, we know Semmering is the peak, so it will be downhill from there. And then we'll just have to worry about managing the brakes. So just realized Semmeringbahn will not keep you busy until then. And any long under 02 might throw more NL2 weapons in the stream like I used to. Feel free. It'll be very much in character. I need to get my thumbnail ready for that live stream. I was so close to complimenting the scenery. And then the 2D stuff came to bite me in the ass. That's honestly the only thing that lets me down. It's a brilliant route. The route itself, the route choice, I think is wonderful. The variety is great. And obviously the potential for Creators Club scenarios and livery stuff like that obviously is through the roof. Haven't tested the scenarios yet, but they look decent. But we'll see what they're like once we get those videos going. If I even do, then it... I don't know if it's worth making those videos. They don't really do much. In the snow, this would look gorgeous. In the snow, it would look gorgeous. But it needs more work for it to look gorgeous in the daytime. I know why it's going to take us that long to get 4 miles, because it's not actually 4 miles, it's a lot longer than 4 miles. But because we still aren't able to have precise distance marker from stations, it's as the crow flies. So as we're twisting and turning, that distance will increase and then decrease and increase and decrease and increase and decrease. And we won't really know how far away we are from our next station until we're like within a mile away. Even then, it can still get messy. It's nice and quiet in here, isn't it? All the passengers are in sync. Although... Ah, okay. Never mind. In that case, I might just end it once we reach Semmering. It's gonna be close enough to 3 hours once we get there. And yeah, I think the hype more or less has died down now. I don't know whether I'll stream Fortnite or just play. I'll stream it, why not? I ain't gonna lose anything. We're in the 50s. I really need to downgrade my monitor a little bit. Well, downgrade the quality, increase the frame rate. 4K is wonderful, but not having HDR, not having a higher frame rate, not having, you know, an OLED or even better a QD OLED, I feel it. And it's not served me well, to be fair. definitely got my money's worth. I think I got this for 400 quid. And it's one of the best 4K monitors back in 2016. Still holds its own today. Wow. That is dark. I don't know why our frames have gone. 46 now. It wasn't like this going up. And everything's rendered. When it's low, 44, 43. It's getting worse and worse. What's going on? Now we're getting stuttering. No idea. No shock, my GPU's at 99%. 16 gigabytes of RAM in use. Wild. And it's using 9.5 gigabytes of the graphics card RAM, of which there's only 12. You've only got it's straight here, then you got a little kink, then it's straight for a while, but after this it's just constantly twisting and turning, twisting and turning. I could do some Wingstop, you know. I haven't had Wingstop in a while. I absolutely pork out when I get Wingstop. I'm so glad that we've got some, like, a decent handful of American chains now in the UK. Wendy's is good, but it's pretty average. What else have I done? Taco Bell. I love Taco Bell. Or Taco Bell. I absolutely love it. What else do we have? Taco Bell, Wingstop. Wingstop is my favorite. Then Taco Bell in a very close second, to be fair. Wendy's mid, but nice. I think that's it. This is a really nice section. Oh my god, Rio. Hello? Back from the dead? Hello? What's up, bro? Has it been a while? I'm good, bro, man. I'm good. I'm good. How you been? Nice to see you again, man. I have. Recently, man. I think it was in the last week or so. A long time no see, for real. I guess it's the time, innit? I stream earlier now, so. I ain't forgotten you, though. I ain't forgotten you. And nice to see you, man. I've been busy and that. I hope everything's good, man. As long as you're well, health-wise, mentally, then that's all that matters, man. We're allegedly 1.2 miles away. If we're actually 1.2 miles for real or not, I guess that remains to be seen. Let's see. Hello, Brian. Train day indeed, mate. Running the 47 in Austria. Not sure why the tail lights aren't set. I guess maybe that could just be a bug. I don't know if that's done from in the cab, in the carriage. But this is actually a real formation that's running in Austria. I think it's only 147 that they have, although not in this livery. And it's a shame that Dovetail, for whatever reason, I won't assume, couldn't get the real livery in. But hey, it's better than nothing. So as odd as it seems to have an old school UK loco in Austria, it does exist. .8 miles left, but I'll take that with a grain of salt. I think my PC struggling to run this game at a constant 60 was down to all the mods I have. But it seems that just the game isn't as optimized as it used to be, man. I remember running this game fine, maxed out at 4K and holding a constant 60. Times have changed. So we finally understood why it took us 20 minutes to get 4 miles, quote unquote. But we've almost made it. Bang on time as well. 6 minutes to go. I'll save it and maybe we'll continue it when I get back to train some more in a couple of weeks' time. I'm pretty sure we didn't have any performance issues going up. I am absolutely certain. Nor did we have them when we were driving the 4024. I'm pretty sensitive to frame drops. I would have noticed it. It wasn't necessarily butter with the talent, but it wasn't this. And as we approach Semmering, we are going to end the stream here. Thank you very much to all who have been part. Rio, good to see you again, mate. It's been way too long. Brian, Tick, Ponk, of course, Nabil, Nilvanus. Who else has been here? I feel like more people have been here. Oscar stopped by. Transport Legend, Astons. A ton of people. Sorry if I've missed anyone. Thank you for stopping by, Brian. Don't know how long you've been here, mate. I hope you haven't come at the very end and ended up missing everything. But if that is the case... Oh, Skate is going to be a while before I play anything else other than SimRail. But subscribe, and I'll be back on Train Sim World for Long Island Railroad 2, actually. We'll be back on Train Sim World. But we're going to take a bit of a hiatus until then. But I might get out just regular content, regular YouTube videos for Semmering. Transport Legend, you're still here. I thought you were gone. Even lurking. Loved your previous streams of this. Oh, okay, Brian. So you've been around somewhat. Keep an eye out for more. Thank you, man. Thank you to all of you guys who subscribed as well, who have followed. Obviously, on YouTube, you now have memberships. So if you want to support me further, that is an option. Same for subscriptions on Twitch as well. Those are open. Thank you, those on Twitch, for contending with the ads. I know it's not ideal. But boy, oh boy, if you knew my situation, you would know that I kind of need it. Even though I'm not getting paid anything right now anyway. But yeah, I know it's a bit annoying. But thank you for sticking by anyway. And yeah, I'll be with you guys tomorrow with SimRail. Very bright, aren't I? Jesus. It's better. We'll be back tomorrow with some SimRail at the usual time of 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. UK time. Sorry for my US people. I know that's not ideal. Hopefully we can change that soon. But I will leave you guys for tonight. Thank you very much for joining. Have a lovely rest of your day, afternoon, evening. And yeah, stay safe, man. Stay safe. Take care of each other and peace out.